How are y'all doing today? My name's Kevil, and today is another Platinum Experience video. So the first time I did a Platinum Experience was almost a full year ago when I did my Platinum number 6, Vampire. And as you can see here, that video didn't do well at all, but I don't care. I'm not discouraged. I'm doing these videos less for viewers and more for myself, because maybe one day when I'm old and geriatric, I can look back at these videos and see that I platinumed games and get some, some good, remember the good memories. But in all reality, I really enjoy PlayStation games and just platinuming games in general. This is a hobby that I started back in 2020 during the lockdown period. I got my first platinum with a game called Murdered Soul Suspect. It was like July 2020, and I've been platinuming games ever since. So Watchdogs is platinum number 15. I do plan on going back and making at least a short video for every platinum that I've ever achieved, but for now, we are talking about Watchdogs, the platinum I unlocked literally 7 minutes ago. So I still haven't figured out how I want to order these videos, but let's start by talking about the trophies. And it's a pretty good trophy list. I say I come away from this game satisfied. This is a typical Ubisoft game where it's a mixture of story-related trophies, action-related trophies, and collectible-related trophies. So to start off, we have 5 trophies that are related to the story, and a 6th one up here, which is the very first trophy everybody earns in the game. Then you have to, complete 40 fixer contracts. That was a grind. That might have been the part that took me the longest because I just didn't want to keep doing those fixer contracts. You have to murder a bunch of people at gang hideouts, do investigations. My favorite part of this game was definitely completing these investigations right here. You have to invade on people's privacy, which those could be interesting at times. And then there were these things called criminal convoys, where you basically had to murder some criminal before they got taken out of the city, basically. Throughout the game, there were constantly criminals that you could go and find in the world and stop the crime before it happened. This was, using the CTOS system to your advantage, and those were cool. I did like those, but 20 of them wasn't that hard, but the game kept wanting you to do more after the first 20, and that kind of annoyed me because they just kept popping up on my screen. And what I like about a game is just clearing the map. That's real satisfying to me, and it is impossible to clear the map in Watch Dogs because there's constantly more things happening. It's one of those games where they try to make you play as long as possible after the main story is over.
That's definitely a dead body.
So then, we had the action-based trophies, vehicle takedowns, super easy to do. Anytime a civilian calls 911 on you, you can go take their phone out of their hands, so that's really easy.
Lose the phone. Oh, God!
This just happened naturally because of the in-game tag system. It just does it automatically. The city games was a bit of a grind. It wasn't really that fun. None of the city games were actually that fun to me. This just happened on accident because I killed 4 enemies with a grenade launcher. Police chases were, that happened naturally. The free radical I had to cheese. I had to kind of cheat by, just getting in a boat to escape. Same with the level 5 police scan. I think I did those right back to back.
All units, CTOS scan is unable to locate the suspect.
So if we come down here to the investigations, like I said, this was my favorite part of the game. So there was a human trafficking investigation where you had to completely destroy a human trafficking ring, like a prostitution ring. So that was satisfying to do. Same with the weapons trade investigation. That one wasn't anything special. The burner phones wasn't anything special. The QR investigation was really interesting. I enjoyed that one. And the same goes with the missing persons investigation. That was a creepy ending. I liked that one a lot. This was just to go to 100 locations in the city. Just took a little bit of time. Just go to the locations on the map. The Song Sneak app one was annoying. This one, basically you just had to sit there and listen for the songs that you didn't have yet. And that was, it was just a lot of standing around for that one. The drinking game was a lot of fun. A lot of people have difficulty with this one, but I actually thought it was fun, and it was the right amount of challenge for me.
We weren't supposed to get this far. Nature's confused.
And then the notorious online trophies. The servers will go down for this game eventually, which will make this platinum impossible. So if this game is on your backlog, go and do the online stuff first, so that way you can still get the platinum. The hardest to do was the traced. However, Ubisoft did update this game in order to have it where friends can tell you when it counts for the trophy. So that makes this one a lot easier. I'm sure some of these people who are stuck on it and didn't platinum the game because of it could go and do it right now. So that's the trophy list, and let's talk about the game itself. So Watchdogs is a hacktivist shooter game. It is a mix of just run around and shoot people like Grand Theft Auto, and a mix of using your smartphone to hack things for your advantage. It's actually a really cool gameplay mechanic. When I first saw this come out, like the ads for the game, I kind of thought that the hacking stuff was going to be gimmicky and not that cool, but it's really easy, and it definitely flows with the gameplay pretty well, so I'm pretty satisfied about that. It was just press square to complete the hack a lot of the times, but it still was a cool mechanic that I've never seen before, so that's why I liked it. So the story revolves around Aiden Pierce, the vigilante. He basically works as a fixer, which is a type of hacker that also, will go do dirty jobs for people. So kind of like a bad guy and a good guy at the same time. And he basically did a job that ended with him making some people really mad, who then shot up his car and killed his niece. So the entire game is just him getting revenge for his dead niece, and it's a good story. A little bit kind of cut and dry. The story didn't really break any new ground for me, but it was good, and I definitely enjoyed it. So you work alongside with, an assassin who I honestly really liked his character. He ends up, spoiler, he ends up betraying you at the end, and you win. And then he's just like, hey, that's just business. And like, you're friends again. And I like that. He was a real no nonsense assassin. And hey, his contract failed. So, hey, we're friends again.
You guys take things far too personally. That's your problem. That's why this went wrong. There's lessons to be learned here, fellas. Up, phone 2.
The story comes full circle, and yeah, without exactly saying the ending, I thought the ending was satisfying, and I kind of cheesed the ending. I'll just show the ending anyway. This is the man that murdered his niece, and I managed to kill him with a shot to the foot. It really felt good just breaking his shin. As far as actual gameplay, the driving felt very much Grand Theft Auto to me. The shooting felt Grand Theft Auto to me. You didn't exactly have the hack aim that Grand Theft Auto has, where you just snap to people's heads, but it was still fun gameplay. And if you unlock the grenade launcher early, you can just walk through every enemy encounter with no worry, just blasting them with the grenades. This game has plenty of side missions, as I said during the trophy list, and while some are good, some are just grindy and boring. The fixer contracts were so boring to me near the end, but hey, I did all 40 of them, and I still walk away from the game with a good smile on my face. So that's all I can talk about. So I'm going to give this game probably 2 vigilantes out of 1 assassins. The main bad guy has turned the city against us, convincing the cops that we have done his bad deeds. We now must upload a virus to, I guess, reset the city, and everybody forgets everything. Basically, that's what happens. But all right, we're gonna upload the virus real quick. Okay, everything's fine. We just need to lose these cops. After killing a few more policemen, I uploaded the last of the virus, and it was time to lose the cops. So I shot out a window and stole a police car and thought I could blend in. Shockingly, that wasn't working, so I stole this sick, sweet ride and then crashed it right into the ocean. But I was able to take this boat and get out of there. The virus was uploaded. The cops were no longer on my tail. It was time to pull the trigger. If only I could find it. Okay. I guess we'll drive this motorcycle indoors, figure out where I need to go. Is it here? No. Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. Am I even in the right building? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There it is. So we're just. Oh, someone's talking to me.
Aiden Pierce, wait. We are dead sick. We've been watching. We know what you're doing. You're killing the lines to CTOS.
Enjoy the show.
Give us 30 seconds.
For what?
30 seconds inside CTOS, we drop in our code. Then, when the system reboots, DedSec will control the machine from inside. We will correct what Boom has broken. 30 seconds is all we need.
30 seconds, no one knows. Our little secret?
We will be the Watchdogs.
That's the name of the game!
No. I'm tired of all the noise.
We will not forget this.
Now I had a decision to make. Would I let them in, or would I keep them out forever? I thought long and hard, but the clock was ticking. I only had 30 seconds to decide. I ultimately decided I would just wait. I would let them in. They could be the Watchdog, since it is the name of the game and all that. So I waited. And I waited some more. I waited so long, I decided to sit on the couch, and I watched an ad for a car commercial. I might buy one day. But they never told me they were in. And I waited. And I waited. I waited for over 30 minutes. But they never said if they got in or not, so I guess they suck as hackers. They said it could take 30 seconds, but it took them 30 minutes. Time was out, and I couldn't wait any longer. So I shut down the city.
My God.
The main bad guy was out on an island, and it was just me and him left. All I needed to do was kill him. But what came next was the most saddest moment in this entire game. I accidentally put my trusty motorcycle in the water. It had lasted me for like 5 minutes of gameplay, and I accidentally killed it.
I see a problem, I step in.
Oh yes, the vigilante. I've read your head.
I arrived to the island, nice and dry, and I decided to blow up the way I got here. There was only one boat, only one of us getting off the island. You hear that, Damien? It's just me and you. I entered the lighthouse, pulled out my favorite gun, and it was finally time to kill him. And then the game did this thing where the main bad guy needed a monologue for a while, and this is as fast as my character could walk up these stairs. Are you kidding me? I am about to go murder somebody, and my dude's casually walking up the stairs with his hands in his pockets at about 10 feet per minute. What is this? Why can't I run? I don't care that he needs the monologue. This is so slow.
Come on, hand it over.
Yes, all of that, just for the game to end in a fucking QuickTime event. And why the hell was that lighthouse even... I don't care how good of a hack you are, why is the lighthouse light able to be hacked to explode? Who the fuck is putting explosives in our lighthouses and letting somebody blow them up with your phone? What the fuck?
I don't know what Damien wanted in those final moments. Death, I suppose. I thought I could fix the little girl's death, but instead it led to all of this. Exposed lies, corrupted kings, a broken city. And me, changed man. I don't look back anymore. I don't regret. I look forward.
To a sequel?